Hey everybody, a very unusual feature that for us in Texas that we don't normally get involved in this kind of stuff, but we have a strong geomagnetic storm now at level severe. All right. Last night when I was working here, I started seeing these notes coming in about, hey, we're seeing the northern lights in Abilene and then in Waco, and we're getting reports even in Austin, and we're going, that's kind of strange. Well, what happens is that we're right now at a G3, that's geomagnetic G3, and it's forecast to go to G4 tomorrow. So tonight, about 10 p.m. to about 2 a.m., we may be seeing some greenish glow on the northern portions of our viewing area up in the sky. So normally that happens, and the people in the Midwest know this all the time because it generally affects the Canadian prairies and the upper Midwest. But all of a sudden to see the northern lights in Texas, that's very strange. And here, like I said again, we're strong today and it's forecast to get stronger tomorrow. So this is going to be a big story all over the place for the next couple of days because it's very unusual that we get this kind of activity. What happens is that, the sun is on fire, okay? And every day it blasts out what's called the solar wind, basically radiation. Okay, we get just a tiny sliver of it that actually makes it to the earth, and then that interaction of the north-south and the magnetic flow is what causes that reaction in the atmosphere. But like I said, getting it down here is kind of weird. Now, we're on the warm and dry side, and you know me, I'm always looking for something. Big old high pressure on the west coast is sort of keeping us blocked from all the storminess that's in the Pacific. This is a huge, big, cold storm right here. And it is, ordinarily you'd say, okay, it's coming toward us. No, I can't even say that because it's going to have to go up and then over our area, and it may miss us completely. So let's just say I'm hoping that some of this stuff actually starts to move toward us. What we'll have in the short term is a fairly gusty afternoon breeze. You probably noticed it today. You will definitely notice it tomorrow. We'll get the onshore wind blowing at about 15, 25 miles an hour. So it'll be definitely breezy coming up from the south, and it'll be warm, and you probably will perspire a little bit if you're going to be working outdoors. But that is the pattern all the way through the weekend. Now, overnight, we're getting down to only 60 degrees tonight, and you can see how between the water's edge and, maybe Victoria, that's where the mildest air is because of the Gulf of Mexico. And then we're looking for inland temperatures getting down into the upper 50s. Tomorrow, mid 80s and even upper 80s out west. So we can say goodbye to what was winter there for 2 days. Once again, I was showing you the Pacific coast, and here's the intense storm. When you see this kind of a popcorn looking pattern like that, or marbleized pattern, that is cold air, and that would be a wonderful storm to get it to come through. But then you see how everything's riding up and then over that big ridge, so that's kind of why we're stuck. So in the short term, we're looking for a pretty good looking day tomorrow. If you're going to be outdoors, look in Port Lavaca, getting up to about 81, partly cloudy skies. Tonight, we'll go clear, but tomorrow afternoon, 84 in Cuero, and we're going to stay like that all the way through the weekend. And then Monday and hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, got a slight chance of some little shower activity with the tail end of a weak cold front. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that, put Crossroads a day on your phone. Here's Shauna.